The brain is an incredibly important body part, as it is one of the biggest one in the body and represents the main control center. It has multiple functions, responsibilities, and tasks, as well as lots of information stored. Its delicate structure can be easily damaged and thus cause various serious health issues and complications. According to the World Health Organization, these are the top 10 brain-damaging habits nowadays. Please subscribe and watch this video until the end to know the complete information. 1. No breakfast. We constantly hear that the breakfast is the most important meal of the day, but you surely know a lot of people who avoid it on a daily basis. However, after the night of no food, the avoidance of the breakfast will provide insufficient amounts of nutrients to the brain, and if repeated, it can lead to brain degeneration over time. 2. Sleep deprivation. The deprivation of sleep for a longer period of time accelerated the death of brain cells. Sleep provides proper rest and repairs the body from the stress during the day. Therefore, sleeping should always be among your priorities. 3. High sugar intake. Unfortunately, sugar is hidden in almost all food and drinks we consume nowadays. If you avoid sugar, you will experience great benefits, as the high sugar intake destroys the ability of the body to absorb nutrients, leading to malnutrition and development of brain disorders. 4. Overeating. Overeating leads to weight gain, bloating, damages self-esteem, as well as reduced mental power and hardening of the arteries in the brain. 5. Smoking. This is one of the most detrimental habits, and despite all other side effects, it also leads to multiple brain shrinkage, as well as dementia-related diseases, such as Alzheimer's disease. 6. Head covered while sleeping. It may sound strange, but this habit reduces the intake of oxygen during the night, and while sleeping, one can feel the lightheadedness or air deprivation. Additionally, there is an increased risk of inhaling excess carbon dioxide. 7. Air pollution. As you cannot walk around with a face mask over during the entire day, you cannot help yourself with this issue much. The proper function of the brain requires extremely high oxygen amounts, so the constant inhalation of polluted air reduces the supply of oxygen, affecting the efficacy of the brain. 8. Working your brain during illness. Living in a world where everyone lacks time and we constantly rush, numerous people would rather continue working than rest while sick. However, sickness is the body's sign that we need to slow down a bit, and that the brain desperately needs a break. Therefore, pushing through sickness may reduce the brain efficacy and cause damage. 9. Talking rarely. Talking supports the development and growth of the brain, so intellectual conversations strengthen and stretch this organ and boost its function. 10. Lack of stimulating thoughts. Thinking expands the brain and supports its function, so this potent tool significantly improves the brain and opens new pathways in the mind. The neuroplasticity of the brain ensures that you will either enhance the mind, or the brain will shrink and your lack of interest and reduced efforts will decrease your skills and abilities. Hence, the brain is a stunning tool, so you should learn how to